I'm going to do a fortune read real quick. Sorry, the lighting's bad. Sorry, kind of retarded now. I should probably take this off because I can't see for a while. There's two. We have 8 and 52. So we'll just read them and see what it says. The turtle dove invades the home of the magpie, leaving one a thief, one homeless, both discontent. When plants of different natures twist together, nobody can possibly tell what they hide. Traditional interpretation. This fortune suggests that unless you change your ways, you are likely to bring only disharmony and trouble for yourself and others. Unless you take great care in what you say, you are likely to be a target of harmful gossip. You should be extremely careful about your health, and it would be unwise to make any new business decisions. Traveling is undesirable, and you have little chance of financial success in the immediate future. Reflection. The poem is a warning. Do not mix together that which nature keeps separate. The turtle dove and the magpie are birds whose symbolism in China could not be more different. To bring them together like this is nonsensical to the Chinese. The poem says that whatever or whoever you are caught up with in ways that are unnatural or wrong will only bring you grief. Go your separate ways. Or if you stay together, be honest about the problems this will bring. So, okay. I think it's 8, right? Can you see it? 8. So 2 unnatural things. No, 52. God, this is like a repeat of last time. Groundhog's Day, it seems like. How did we get... Uh, 52. Okay. Let me just read it, and I'll let you. In the Royal Canal, love poems floated on waves, written by a maid in service at the court. A scholar responded by the same means, and at last the leaves brought the letters together. Traditional interpretation. While happiness awaits you, it may take many years for your current difficulties to mend. Expect a gradual recovery from the problems rather than a sudden solution. You may well find your friends are your best source of support. If you're considering committing to a relationship, this would be a very good time, as the relationship is likely to be long and lasting. lasting and reflection. Just reading it over real quick. All right. An impossible chasm seems to be set between yourself and the other. Yet this gulf can be bridged. Be honest about what you feel and see. If such honesty brings a change on the other side, even if it does not act appropriate, and see if such honesty brings a change on the other side, even if it does not act appropriate. Let's get this show on. I always say, where rich and famous, I'm sure there's something out there about would shock people. Like footage. Certain things like my proclivity to usually I'm the star of the show. I'll make sure I'm the star of the show. I mean, if you fit the bill, you're going to be like a prop. But as far as if you want anything like, you're the prop. I'm the star of the show, so therefore I own the rights, right? Nobody knows who you are. Everybody knows who I am. There's only one way someone will know who you are, right? I'd like the world. But yeah, I know for a fact. I know for a fact. There's a whole lot out there about me than most people think. And the only true stuff is the one you can actually see me as a star of the show. So, you know what that means? You know what that means? Dirty night. We'll just go like this. See if Harry Potter flies out. Yeah, so I am the right because I'm the star of the show, if you know what I mean. Nobody knows who you are. You're just like a photographer, part cameraman, part prop, if you know what I mean. You're just cameraman, prop. But I'm like center focus and subject matter. I'm the most important person in that, if you know what I mean. Obviously, I can handle it. Like, not the average person can handle that much attention, if you know what I mean. So, therefore, I have certain standards of how I like to work. Do I recommend it for everyone? No. No. Especially those that are like already high profile. If you're up and coming, definitely. Why not give them something to talk about, right? But definitely not if you're already front and center attention. You just can't be a prop. You have to be front and center. Like the Mona Lisa, you know. Very rare. Very rare. And you own the rights, right? Because you're the important one. The other one, nobody knows who the fuck they really are. But you're the important subject matter. So yeah, anytime I do something like that, yeah, I know there's tons of it circulating like a shit all over the place. In places you would never know. So, but as far as I'm concerned, you're just a prop. I'm the beautiful one. I'm the one everybody knows, if you know what I mean. At least, you know, I can own the rights to that. Yep, I'm more important, not you. You're just like a sub actor or something. Like, I don't know. It's not even like, is it supporting actor? The main character versus the supporting character. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I showed my face. I showed my tattoos, my piercings. So. I don't know about you. You can even see it all the way down, totally. Birthday suit and all, and some. Messy, messy, messy. Coming out like a hot mess. I don't know about everybody else. Are they main characters or just supporting actors? That's if I was rich and famous, right? Because I don't think I'm rich and famous. I'm just like this, like, every day, like a guy in Salina, Kansas, just playing around with his phone. You know, he ain't got no friends. So all he does is fuck around with his phone. So yeah, totally. Like, you think you can sell it? Do you want to sell it? Or do you just want to give it to me? We can either hush up about it or I can make it into art. I love art, transgressive art. Oh, transgressive art is my favorite. It's bad, it's terrible, but if you can stay within confines, it's art. Some people go overboard. They don't know ethics and morals, but there should be a limit, especially this day and age where technology exists. some people are part of a bigger divine plan than you know. And you don't realize it until later. We can talk about that. Maybe a celebrity. So, yeah. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not rich or famous. No, I'm poor and miserable. And I live like in squalor, and I'm abused and neglected and exploited. So, yeah. Anyway. We could always like create like a Christian influence, a better Christian efficacy. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend if you're already high profile. Stupid idea. But if it's for a good cause, definitely good cause. Definitely a good cause. If you want it out there front and center and be like, hey motherfuckers, this is important. We need to think about this. This is vital to humanity. Your message has to be out there. Mm-hmm. Like all art, it has to make that statement piece, you know what I mean? It has to push the boundaries at some point, but not to a point that it's... For instance, there's this one. What's his name? He was an artist in South America, and he starved a dog to death, and he was wondering why nobody would feed the dog. It was an art project, and but he didn't understand why people just didn't like feed the dog. They just let the fucking dog starve. They didn't understand why. They just thought it was an art project. And then it comes to show that the world didn't give a fuck about this poor dog that starved to death as an art project. So it was never meant to be an art project in the first place. It was meant to make a statement to the world. So, hey. Like I said, some people's divine plans are greater than others, and you're just privileged to be a part of it. Even if you don't understand it at first. It's confusing, and it's bewildering. It doesn't make sense to you at first. And then you realize you're part of the greater design. So I guess everybody just lets the poor dog starve to death. Which is pretty sad. I don't know if that changes the perception of the animal rights. Probably not. Human rights, probably not. Nothing. Even in your own home. Even in your own community. Even on the people you depend on most. So yeah, this dog was chained up to a wall, and they had dog food all over the wall. And people just watched as this dog starved to death. How could he allow it? He's such a bad person. Oh my God. And at the end he's like, why didn't anybody feed the dog? Why didn't anybody just throw some kibble at it? What'd you do? Just let it starve to death? Did it not know it? I'm so sorry for it. Did you laugh at it? What'd you do? How'd you feel about it afterwards? When you found out the dog died from starvation. It was called an narc. Everyone thought it was an narc. Oh, God. So yeah, it's great to be a partisan. Bigger design. I hope I'm not part of the bad team though. I like to be a part of the good team if I can. Kind of like a person. That I'll probably talk about. You know, myself and others. Maybe. You never know. Was it for good or bad? Did anyone come to their rescue? And how much did it cost everyone in the end? What was the toll in the end? Was it monetary, capital, financial? Or did we just sell our soul to the devil? Who knows? Time will tell, right? Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tires, rims. Love them. Beautiful. So stylish. Okay, anyway. Where's that moon? Is it still there? No, probably not. Let's move it over. No, I'll probably not. Probably can't catch it tonight. Is that it? I don't know. We'll see. Where's Harry Potter? I'm gonna finish smoking these these ghetto cigarettes I made. They're probably like prison style. Or like I've been in the mental institution too long. And I just need a cigarette at this point. Or I'm 60, or I'm only turning 50. I'm sitting in a nursing home smoking my last cigarette in a wheelchair. And some kid is like having his fucking dietary work, watching everybody die around him. And you don't know why. Don't know why. It's crazy, right? I didn't sign up for that divine job specifically, but I was given it. Anyway, hopefully forgiveness. Hopefully. hopefully forgiveness. So yeah. I didn't sign up for that specific job, but I got it. Apparently, the person in charge thought it was the best position for me. And I might be shut out. Shut out of the club. I didn't make it to the VIP section. Yeah. I want to be part of VIP too. In the good place. Not the bad. But maybe, but not like what you think. Like, not here. Because I know it's better tomorrow. Good Christians read their Bible, I guess. Yeah, so, sure. You know, my supporting actors are, like, they must have the best props. Like, that's just me. They have to have a certain prop that fits a certain, If not, I'm just not going to really waste my time. They've got to be professional in that area. As far as me, I don't care. Like, I totally be like front and center stage. I don't mind if you want to put me there and you think I look that great. Sure, I understand there's a lot of pain involved, but it's art, I guess. If you know what I mean. It looks great. I know you like it. If you know what I mean. So much so that you can't delete it. Yeah, you can't delete it. That's if I was coming up strong from, like, not like when I'm well established. Because I know I'm a star of the show in that. Now I'm a star because I'm legendary. Sure, I'll sell it. Not on we'll do like a limited edition distribution first. So you can, like, bank a little bit, but eventually it's all mine. It's all mine. It's all mine and in my rights, and nobody has the rights to it after that. But yeah, we'll do a limited edition run. Like lithographs. What is it? Just like poster shit, like when you go into like a museum and they gift shop. It's worth like, I don't know, a couple of thousand because it's just like a copy. You can't have the original because the original is signed. But yeah, we'll short circulation because we need to gain some financial, like, whatever. But ultimately, in the end, it all belongs to me. And then we can talk about, other things. Like art, human rights, and divine plans of other things. So, anyway, let's go in and talk about this right quick. God, that moon is beautiful, ain't it? What do I say now? You know what? It's your choice. I'm just glad to be a part of the crew. At that point, we don't have to, meet face to face, bro. Out of all the people in the world, out of everyone, billions and billions and trillions, somehow I got that job. And I got that job. Somehow. Didn't think I would. No, I didn't think I would. But somehow I got that job. I'll be damned. How did I end up getting that job? Totally blew me away. I wasn't expecting it. I thought something better, but I wasn't expecting that job. Like when you go into a factory, you'll never understand this, but anyway. And you're a line attendant. Like a pan in the pan area, so you're working on the pan area. So, but you have maintenance crew there too. But they're always kind of busy on the other side sometimes because they have other things to do too. So you also have to learn other things in the process. It's just a big old machine. We'll see. Like HR Giger style, machine. So, HR Giger, I guess. Why did I get this job? Why did I get this job? I ended up with more responsibility than I can handle at this point. Can I get the Holy Sacrament? Don't let the dog starve. I guess. Why not? So. Anyways, let's talk about something. Papa Leg Buzz Limp. Papa Leg Buzz Limp. All right. Let's talk about something real quick. He loves me, he loves me, he loves me, and then again I follow, I follow, I follow. He loves me, he loves me, he loves me, and then again I follow, I follow, I follow. Sorry, I'm just trying to get shit fixed. He loves me, he loves me, he loves me, and then again I follow, I follow, I follow. All right? Is that how it is? Hmm. He loves me. I didn't know that. If I had known that, he would have known how much. I love you. I love you. Didn't Bjork say that too? Anyways. So many people, I think, said that. This. I shared this yesterday. City of Disco Hustler. So, I love you. Should I also put Bjork's I Love You? Alejandro by oh no, Everybody Was in Love. Why did he choose me? Right? Right, sure. I'm sure he did, right? But I do. Always did and always will. Calculated risk uh, is a hazard or chance of failure that you plan for and test before you act. You choose to take this chance because the good results can be very high if you win. It is not a blank guess. This is a smart choice based on facts. So, uh, this is usually certain things should not start out. You shouldn't start thinking about these things during your most high profile periods in your life. You want to make important statements early on in your life. So say, hey, I want you guys to look at this. This is important to me. So, anyways, key parts of a calculated risk, weighing the odds, looking at what can go wrong and how likely it can happen. So, all right, you got to be smart. All right. Comparing value, checking if the potential reward is greater than the potential loss. So, was it a smart decision? Maybe not at the time. Maybe it was the dumbest decision in my life. Why did I do it? I was driven by instinct, intuition, God, a higher power to do it. How important is it now? We'll talk about it. Planning ahead, making a choice using logic and data instead of pure luck or fear. So, yeah. So there's so many things, so many. This could involve common examples. Business, leaving a safe job to start your own company with money you saved. Investing, putting money into a new stock that could grow fast or lose value. Uh, Choosing a harder college class that helps you learn a vital skill for your future job. Yes, yes, that's one. That's one I've done 1,000 times. So, anyways, um, next, gosh, I have terrible eyesight, being almost 50. Let's look at this. What does this say? Thirst traps. Oh my God. Did he just say that? Oh my God. He said a thirst trap. Early on in your career, usually. A thirst trap is a photo or video posted on social media designed to get a romantic or sexual reaction. The word thirst means desperate or eager for attention, and trap means it lures people in. Common examples gym selfies or muscle flexing shots, beach or swimwear photos, close up selfies with flaring lights, videos with flirty looks or dances. Why people post them to feel good and get compliment. Show off. Okay. All right. So thirst trap. All right. We know what that is, right? Oh my goodness. What did I just stumble upon? thirst traps. So, yeah. Social media, we know what that is. Oh my God. Everybody wants to see you naked, right? Everybody wants to see you naked. um, yeah. So everybody wants to see you naked. Um, where is it? I can't find it anywhere. Why can't I find this? Um, shopping should be everywhere, right? Oh, God damn it! Where is it? Can't find it nowhere. I thought it was like mass distribution still. Nope, can't find it. God damn it. Boy, did I just lose out on that. All right. God damn it. Limited distribution collectible items are most commonly called limited editions or exclusives. These items feature restricted production, run sizes, or targeted releases to create rarity and demand. Common terms for limited items. An item with a set, restricted number of total copies produced, often numbered individually, 50 out of 500. An item limited by quantity and sold only through a specific store, brand, or event, such as a convention exclusive. Chase variant, a rare, randomly inserted variation of a standard collectible shipped in limited ratios within regular cases. A trading card or a comic book printed in lower quantities than the rest of the base. A release feature extra content, unique packaging, or alternative artwork through the production. So I just can't imagine assigned, yeah, assigned. How much, yeah. Anyways, let's keep moving. Limited edition. A limited edition is a product, book, art, print, or collectible made in small fixed quantities. Once the set number is sold or made, the maker stops production so no more are ever created. The total number of the item is decided in advance. Art and books are often show a number like 45 out of 100 to prove rarity. These items often cost more or gain value over time because they are rare, limited edition. So, a signed copy. What would you do with it? A priceless item is an object so rare, culturally vital, or unique that no exact financial value can be assigned to it, and is typically barred from being sold. Famous examples include the Mona Lisa housed in the Louvre, the Hope Diamond, and the British Crown Jewels. So, perfume, smell, I don't know, signed, whatever, packaging, I don't know, whatever. Who knows? You guys got the knockoff version. This is the original. Surprise, surprise. Done by John Galliano. I don't know. Whatever. Uh, Not for sale. They sit outside the commercial market. They hold deep historic or national meaning. Irreparable loss. If destroyed, they cannot be replaced. The Mona Lisa, yeah, insured at over 850 million, but legally unmarketable. So yeah. What was I thinking earlier? Something else. Maybe it'll come back to me. Exclusive distribution is a business strategy where a manufacturer gives only one middle person or store the sole right to sell its products in a specific area. High brand control, strong partner ties, high end image, better customer service, drawbacks, low market reach, high reliance on one partner, risk. Okay, target market. All right, we got the corporation capitalism part down. All right, we all know Exclusivity is key in capitalism. Garbage Pail Kids. I used to love collecting these. Original 1980s Garbage Pail Kids cards range in value from a few cents loose to over $25,000 for rare, pristine gem mint cards. I didn't do a real good job keeping, but I love collecting these. Uh, I looked up Alexander McQueen Samsonite black rib cage suitcase. What a fucking freak he was. I'm gonna smack his ass when I see him. So I'm gonna beat his ass to a pulp. I'm gonna wrestle his ass. I'm gonna fight his ass when I see it. So anyhow. Anyways, yeah. Everybody loves this. So market based value, right? Such a creep. What were you trying to tell us, bud? I hope you were trying to tell us something important. I hope so. Should have known better, right? Um, so the item shopping. God damn it. Can't find it. All right. Let's go into here. Savage Beauty. Yeah, he had Savage Beauty. All right. So Savage Beauty was his art exhibit at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Maybe while we're on it, let's just look at it real quick so everybody understands what Savage Beauty is. Oh, God. I could smack his ass right now. I hope you have a good reason as to why. I'm pretty sure you do. I better know why. But so Alexander McQueen, Savage Beauty. So yeah, this was his art exhibit. It better be good. Yes, it was, I guess. At least Jack the Ripper. We know who he is now, right? Savage Beauty. So the God, such a bad boy. We're gonna fight, anyways. I love you. I love you. So yeah. Where are we in my lesson plan? Can't find it. Most expensive items. Let's see. List of most expensive items by category. Mm. Painting, sculpture. These are kind of like the ideas. List of most expensive artwork by living artists. What else? Oh God. Celebrity photos. Celebrity memorabilia. Films. So I would say right around there. Cultural, iconic, whatever. Celebrity base. So, yeah, celebrity. Let's look at it. List of most expensive celebrity photos. This is the list of most expensive celebrity photos is determined by fees paid to the subject or often their parents for permission to publish it. I guess. You can have a lithograph someday, if you can afford it. We all know it's one of the greatest pieces of work you ever noticed. At the time, everyone thought it was garbage, but now, the most expensive film. Uh, it is not clear when the film is the most expensive ever made due to the secret nature of Hollywood accounting. Star Wars, holy, you figure it out. I don't know. I don't do it. List of most valuable celebrity memorabilia. I guess signed copies of that, like exclusive, designed by, I don't know, whoever your favorite designer is. I don't know. I'm not going to throw any more out. You guess it. The following is a list of most valuable celebrity memorabilia. So that I guess, yeah. I guess I'll remember that and say, hey, yeah, you remember that? List of most expensive artwork by living art. I don't know. You figure it out. Jasper John, David Hockney. I don't know. You'll see it later, I guess, if you don't see it now. Progressive auction. I don't know. Somewhere around those lines. Let's keep going on. I keep it on. I went to this place in New York City. Oh my God, they should be fighting tooth and nail right now, trying to beat down the door. I would be like, oh my God, did we just say no? I might as well put a gun to my head right now. All right. Where is it? I can't find it. Nowhere. Nowhere. Oh my God. She's probably screaming, stop calling me. Stop calling me. I'm calling the police. Oh my God. They just called. Oh my God. What do you want? What do you want? Not you guys again. Oh God. I knew I'd end up there in the end. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. Just the dumb ones didn't. In the end, I ended up there, so. Because everybody thinks I'm that. You know, everybody knows now. I was that the whole time. The smart ones knew, the dumb ones didn't. So, yeah, anyway, so it looked generic and fake and whatever. So, a proclivity is a natural habitual inclination or tendency to behave in a specific way or to be like a particular thing. While it can refer to a liking for a neutral or positive trait like detail or meticulousness, it is often used as a formal context to describe a leaning towards negative or objectionable or illicit behavior. So, roots come from Latin proclivitas, meaning sloping forward or seeping down. So, requiring little no. Proclivities. So, human proclivities, I guess. Transgressive art. Transgressive art is a creative work that is intentionally violates social norms, laws, or cultural taboos to shock viewers, provoke strong emotional reaction, and question established values. The term was popularized in the 1980s by underground filmmaker Nick Zed, though historical roots trace back to movements like Dadaism and artists like the Marquis de Sade. Shock values, taboo, grotesque, or uncomfortable imagery to bypass polite discourse. Boundary pushing directly attacks political, religious, or sexual norms. Reactivity relies on the audience shock, anger, or disgust to complete the artistic message. Common themes: body modification, sacrilegious profanity, patriotic symbols, and blasphemy. Oh yeah, I got in trouble for that shit. Sacrilegious and reinterpreting sacrilegious, sacred, religious, or patriotic symbols in blasphemous ways. Got in a lot of trouble for that. Oh my God! Underground cinema, low budget, intentionally offensive films that mock polite society, the works of John Waters or Nick Zed. I live this. I live his films my whole life, I think. I swear I do. Or something along the lines of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a character. I haven't figured transgressive art. We go back to transgressive art. Anyways, transgressive art is art that aims to outrage or cause a reaction from the observer. The term transgressive was the first used in this sense by American filmmaker Nick Zed in a Cinema of Transgression in 1985. Zed used it to describe his legacy with underground filmmakers like Paul Morrissey, John Waters. There his name goes up. Let's look at Paul Morrissey real quick. And John Waters will go through them. Was an American. I'm sorry, I can't see that right. Was an American filmmaker, screenwriter, and producer. He was best known for his long association with Andy Warhol and Factory. So, like, you remember the blowjob video? Yeah, the blowjob video. You gotta look it up. Andy Warhol blowjob. I don't know if he did it, but Andy Warhol blowjobs. So, John Samuel Waters is an American filmmaker, actor, writer, and artist. He rose to fame in the early 1970s. So, yeah. A lot of crazy shit in his. Where do I start? Where do I begin with that? Okay. Um, Kenneth Anger was an American, I've heard of him, underground experimental filmmaker, actor, and writer, working exclusively in short films. And I guess had grouped together as the Magic Lanterns. So you can also put Bruce LaBruce in there too, I guess, if you want to, in that group too. They don't show him, but you know. Anyways, I'm sure there's a photo of me out there. I'm sure you'll find it. Subject matter. Uh, and you'll know what props I like. Beginning at the number 8. Um, Subject matter in art is the literal person, place, thing, or idea that work depicts. It answers the basic question: what is this a person or shape of? Common examples include a bowl of fruit or a human face. I can't imagine all the crazy shit. All right, I don't want to think about it. But anyways, I don't want to get too deep into that. Some people are a little weird. Conceptual art. Conceptual art also refers to a conceptualism. I'm just thinking there's a lot of crazy fucks out there that shouldn't be involved in a lot of. Go home. Go home. Hang out with your kids. Eat dinner. Do something better with your time. But unless you can do this shit, like Marcel Duchamp. If you can't do a Marcel Duchamp, then you're probably. Oh my God. Who did we stumble upon out of nowhere? Man. Is that the. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Ethics and morals. Do we have to get into that now? Ethics and morality, both related to right and wrong, but what? I can't show you this. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'd be in trouble if I would. I'd be in big trouble. They'd ban this video. So, anyways, but it's cute. I totally want to be in heaven too. Made in heaven. So I love it there. I guess I have to release every let them all go into heaven. They all deserve it. So yeah. Great. I have to stay here, I guess. Anyway. Ethics and morality, both related to right or wrong, but they differ in origin. Morality is personal and internal, based on an individual's or community core beliefs about good and evil. Ethics is external and communal, provided the formal rules and professional standards for a group or society. Controversial is an adjective that describes something causing a lot of disagreement, public debate, a strong opposing opinions. It applies to topics, actions, or people that divide opinion rather than find general agreement. You can explore details. So, all right. All right. Um, let's, uh, let's go here. I'm going to ask you this question right quick. Um, in about, let's say, uh, let's say, I don't know, about, am I getting this right? There. All right, so here we go. Let's look about 500 years from now. 500. Um, Girl's already gone. We're all gone, right? We're all in the gates of heaven singing. Jesus Christ, God, Buddha, everybody, Papa Legba, we're all hanging out in our thing. So, did she make it? Did she make it? I think she did. I'm hoping. Let's say knock on wood. She probably made it. I bet she did. It's considered a work of art. You can't find it anywhere else now. You can find like, capitalistic type of like part of corporate America involved in, but ultimately the final product was there. Nobody has access to it except them. So sounds crazy. Yeah, we can put it in the national whatever archives of whatever mutton fuck, but eventually it's going to end up there. You say that now, but about 5 years later, it's going to end up there. It's called transgressive art. Let's talk about it again. You don't really see it in everybody's radar, right? It's transgressive. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out how to do this. But so yeah, art, art for art's sake. God, where do we even begin with these words? Art imitates life. Do we put it in like what category of art history? Transgressive. Okay, transgressive art. Let me try to figure out. What's the topic? What's the subject matter? Is it like? Is it just like that? Looks really artistic, or is it edgy? Like I don't know. Who's that lady with the messy bed? Messy bed artist. I don't know. What's her name? Everybody thought, oh my God. This lady, my bed. Yeah, I don't know. My bed is a Ron's. Tracy Emmett, I don't know. Bed with disheveled. Let's take a look at it again. Was she hoeing all night in that bed? Probably doing whatever. Hopefully she's grown up by now. She knows better. She doesn't do it on the regular, but at least we know at one period in her life, this is what she created. It's is it a work of art now? It's still questionable. What do we have here? What is that? What is that? Let me see. Cigarettes? Okay. Oh, there's a fly. Told you there's a fly. Oh my God. Flew right in my thing. So KY jelly. Oh my God. Cigarettes. KY. Alcohol. Ugh, such a slut. We know she's been. What's that? Pantyhose. I mean, this totally says so much right here. Yeah. She just left. What is that? Rubbers? Did she leave rubbers there? I can't wait till I find the drugs. Anyway, I don't see drugs. Okay, so it's all right. We can do this PG. So for right now, probably in about 500 years. Um, but yeah, I did it myself. I was up and coming. I thought. Only I ended up poor. And, I don't know. Do you love me? Do you do you love me? I really do. Just can't seem to. Such a cute little thing, aren't you? Do you love me? Does it look like the serpent? I don't know. Huh. Human face. What's he trying to tell me? H.R. Giger. Am I part of a divine plan I'm not aware of? Please tell me. Tell me. Tell. What kind of divine plan am I a part of? I don't know. H.R. Giger? Like that or like that? I don't know. I don't want to be ugly. Don't make me ugly, please. I want to be hot. I want to be hot. Nothing painful either. He doesn't do men very well. He does a lot of pretty women. Oh my God, I don't want. Oh, okay. Let's keep looking. They're all women. Jeez, I knew that would happen. Jeez, gosh darn it. Oh, I know he's got like penises. Just penises, though. Just the fuck. Wait a second. Just penises. Penises. Let's look at penises real quick. Is that what I'm just going to be, a big old penis? Great. I'm going to be a big old penis. Yeah. I'm just going to be a big old cock the whole time. Yeah. I'm just going to be a big old cock. Huh. I guess that's what he was trying to tell me, right? Damn. How big is that? Good fucking Christ. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That big? Wow. How am I? I'm probably not going to be walking. I'm going to be bedridden with just this big old thing, right? Is that what you were trying to tell me? I think he was trying to tell me that. So in the future, divine plan, huh? I'm going to get in so much fucking trouble. YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm just showing art. I'm just showing art. I know. I got in trouble one time. I told him I almost got a job at like a freaking. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be kosher. So there's art. It was so prettier before, but I don't know. It doesn't look cool still. Maybe I'll figure something out. I don't know. It looks so cute. God. How could I say no? You know. Yeah. Tell me if you can handle it. 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 Are you ready for this jelly? So like people from like I used to know this Muslim dude. His name was Hussein. And him and his all his Middle Eastern friends would be like, damn. They'd always want to look at my notebooks for some reason. So they're like, oh, oh. They'd like study like my notebooks. I don't know why. Dolly Parton. Yeah. So they would study. They just sit there. When I was at university, they'd be like, "Can we look at your notebooks?" You're like, why? They're like, we need to look at your notebooks. I was like, why? Why do you need to look at my notebooks all the time? I need to study. They're like, we need to look at your notebooks. Do I have blood on it? I have blood on it up there. So sorry, a little bit of blood. I know. We need to look at your notebooks, they would always say. So, yeah. I got more. Do you want to look at more? Yeah, we need to look at more. All right. Need. There you go. It's how I write. All right. Mariah Carey someday. Sorry, it gets a little messy when I'm in a hurry. So, yeah. We need to look at your notebooks, please. These Middle Eastern guys always want to look at my notebooks. I was like, they're smarter than me. I know they're smarter than me. I know these guys are so much smarter than me. Why do they need to look at me and my notebooks? I don't know. He just kept asking me. I was like, I know you're smarter than me. My notes probably suck. They suck. I know they suck. I'm not a very good note taker at the time, so. So. Yeah. Apparently, yeah. Paula Abdul, opposites attract. So they really need to look at my notebooks. All right. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Is that good enough? That's, yeah. We'll see. Bye. I gotta pee.